Hello everyone and welcome back to Destinies. This is the game that has made me question a lot of things. But also, I need to know what's happening. Oh my god, I've been thinking about this since I recorded the last one. So we're in the middle of trial day 2, and we've had Big Daddy Vet on the stand, and he's told us some things, but I'm still really confused. So we're talking about the sleeping pill, we're talking about all that now, and I'm just wondering, like, where they're gonna go with this. Like, how are we gonna piece this together? I really don't want it to be Dr. Crab. I'm worried about this. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. So right now, what we're talking about is Orla being witness to a murder. Now, I'm not really sure where they're gonna go with this. And we're also saying that because of that, somebody tried to kill her. Because they were just worried about the possibility that she was a witness to what happened. And now we're talking about all the tech that Dr. Crab has at his disposal. But he made no attempt to come aid her on his own. And the reason for that is Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. I guess that's what we're going with. I really don't want this to be true. Please tell me it's not, Daddy.
Morty, the torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the Orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Really? How convenient.
Objection!
Why wasn't it working? Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
What? Sir! Don't be mad just because you have competition here, alright? It's not my problem. You gotta work a little harder if you want to be noticed. What's so funny? Oh no, he knows something. He knows something that I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? It's hilarious. Oh my god. It was good to see you smiling, though. What's with him? And I don't know. Oh, I guess this is also high-tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny. Oh. What are you doing? You're taking piss over there. Don't do that. We're in court. Funny? Yes, I find all this very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? Uh-oh. I think I already know what they're gonna say. Wasn't the pool drained? But what if there isn't any water?
Well, Morty, then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off.
Oh no, of course, okay. I see, and where's the sensor in the Orca pool located?
I don't know, Morty. Jack's the one who attached it for me.
Wait a minute, that's your tech and you don't know where it is or if it worked? Alright, that seems a little sus. Just a bit.
You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you showed us.
They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Why would it be attached there and not on the wall? Table? That doesn't make any sense. Do you mean the table in this photograph? Wait a minute though, if you need an accurate sensor, you'd want it on the glass, surely, so that it spans the whole pool, no? Oh, I'm just thinking too logically for this game. That's what happens. I get stuck in it.
That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dano? The table's on the skull rock on the side of the partition.
But if they often, like, section this off, then that would be the stupidest place ever for that sensor. It should be over where Orla usually sits. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Who did that? Someone stupid, no doubt. Oh, wait, he's dead. I guess I shouldn't say that. Well, it's stupid, all right? You made a mistake. Doesn't seem like it would work.
It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and it can't be moved.
Oh, and so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool...
Why, though?
Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off? Oh, hang on, Morty, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday.
And those were the times that the water was drained, is that right?
Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know.
Well, I guess that could be true.
That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday.
Oh, I see. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla? I mean, in the end, he did do it. Did he do it to save face? I don't know. I want to say that he isn't the bad guy, oh god.
Did you hear that right, Dano? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the Orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off.
Unlike me around you, I cannot turn myself off around you, sir. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means that there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. Oh Lord, oh no, okay. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Wait a minute though! There's gotta be something else. Phoenix, don't give up. Damn, Daddy's really tall, or is it just his hair that's making him look tall? Because Spike also looks really tall.
Order in the court. This completely shatters the defense's argument.
What else is new? My underwear always be gone, ripped to shreds.
To shreds, you say?
But, oh, Phoenix, what are we gonna do? The fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
What are you gonna say about that now? You know about that too, I get it. But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? No, that's true. The orca pool's the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Oh, no! No, wait a minute, though. There is only one person that could have been.
Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that.
You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? Listen, when you get past 35, shit starts happening, alright? I'm just saying out of experience. Was the defendant Sasha Buckler? Wait a minute, though. She wasn't the only person. That wasn't even the person I thought of at first. You know who I thought of? I thought of Marlon. Wait, was I wrong? Like, surely Sasha could have fed her, but wait a minute, though.
So that's the orca that stands accused, is it?
There she is. She's waving. Right, I remember this. She's cheering us on. And she get a little treat afterwards. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena left. Boop. But wait a minute, wait. Was she the only one there?
So your argument is that Miss Buckler's the one who gave the orca the drug?
The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with the sleeping drug. Sasha would never do that, though. No way. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. God, I don't think so, though. I really didn't feel it in the pit of my stomach. I really didn't. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? Yes. I think that there is.
If it's true, the defendant is one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
Do the big objection. That was the big one. You could see because the letters kind of flew in. They didn't just do it all at once. The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. Oh, fucking drag him. Time to talk about it. Let's do it. Huh.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one who fed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. I knew it. Oh, you mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Hell yeah, I do. Congrats, Sasha. Yay. Yo, this is celebrate. Eat it all up. Remember she got like the fish bukkake like right in her face. Remember we remarked about that. When I say we, I mean me, because only I would make such a stupid statement. But yes, Marlon was there. Oh, Mr. Wright. No. I don't want to think that it's him either, though, but who else could it be? Oh, that's bad, though. That's just as bad. Well, I did like Marlon, actually. Well, let's just see what happens. We don't know. I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was... Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Take that!
Oh, okay. No, I really had him also pinned as the good guy just permanently. Well, that just goes to show that you can't trust anything. Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without accusing police arousing. I didn't want to say the word. We're saying it now, though. Arousing police suspicion. All right.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the orca.
Right, and he wouldn't come testify in court today, which also puts suspicion on him, doesn't it? So you remembered, did you? You did, and you conveniently left it out, eh there? You're very crafty. And handsome.
I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand.
Wait, I'll get jealous. You can't sword fight with him. Me first, please. And then me with Dr. Crabapple. And you know what? Both of you at the same time. I can't decide.
Mr. Lawyer, both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find.
Dr. Crab's a good guy. He does speak the truth, doesn't he? He seems to.
Take this.
The charm. He didn't want to give it to me before. It's the charm that matches the one that Zora Summers had, isn't it? So, you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab?
What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me.
It really doesn't, though? Oh!
At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it, Morty. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is.
Oh, I'm worried about that. Oh, no.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab.
After all, Morty, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too.
Now, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand.
He's gonna have to come now. I don't think there's gonna be any way around it. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Okay, so this is taking a turn.
Yo, what's going on? What's everybody making that face for?
Yeah, I ain't been watching the trial and nobody's told me anything. Good.
You don't know what's about to happen to you, I guess. Marlon Rhymes, you are under suspicion for the attempted murder of the orca.
Oh no, what's he gonna do? Hello? Nothing? Nothing.
Yo, I see. Well, if it's already out...
Mr. Rhymes? Is he really going to admit it? No, there's no way. They never do.
Fine. Yo, I'll tell the truth.
Wait, you will?
Why do I not believe this?
This just never happens that easily, does it? The truth. All right, let's have it.
Yo, Sasha's lying to protect the orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, yo, there was still water in the pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam down on the water. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences. What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, I saw a couple of things wrong in there immediately. Don't we have an autopsy report that goes against what he said about making him slam down on the water? Anyway, well, we'll get to that in a minute, but still.
Now we're back to the orca again?
Yeah, I know. This is like a revolving door.
I did not see that testimony coming.
Now wait just 1 minute. Yesterday, Orla was proven innocent. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning.
Yo, I didn't want to sell Sasha out, man. That's why I didn't tell the truth. But the fact is that all three of us, Sasha, the captain, and me, we was cleaning the pool room.
But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage.
Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about the cleaning was what I told him. Yo, I didn't give him a whole lot of details either. Maybe he misunderstood. And Sasha's lying to protect the orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a fake blood saying,
man, what? Get the hell out of here with this shit. No. You're just making up shit as you go. You can't do that.
I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the orca.
Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that?
Yo, it's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying?
What does that mean?
If the orca did it, you win your case.
What? Yeah, only half of it, though, because we were defending her, too.
This is all very hard to believe. But if Mr. Rhymes' story is true, Miss Buckler would be innocent, and the Orca would be the killer.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna accept that, though. I'm not gonna accept that answer. Meaning if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha?
Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, underhanded trick, Wright, Dono.
I didn't fucking do that shit.
Objection!
Don't you dare accuse me with your yellow ass eyes. I did not do that.
Yesterday, the defense proved that Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. Assertations. I just wanted to say ass.
Yo, what are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit the Orca did it and Sasha goes free. Yo, isn't a lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest?
If Sasha went free and Orla got killed because of something she didn't do, she would be devastated for life, dude. We're not doing that.
But that wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckler believes Orla's innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent, too.
You tell him, Phoenix. That's bullshit.
Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of our job as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us.
That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler's and Orla's innocence.
Huh? Yo, I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally.
What do you mean? That's not nice.
Sasha or the orca, you can only save one of them.
Ha ha ha! I don't know about that. I think I can save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Yeah, now you're in trouble and you don't like that. Oh yeah? Go ahead and try.
Wow, what? He's starting to get a little rude, I think.
I'll do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing. Whoa! Okay, how many of those am I gonna get tomorrow? We'll find out. Oh man, okay. Jeez, well, I already know one that I definitely want to press, but I'm gonna do what I always do. Let's see what else we can find. Sasha's lying to protect the orca. I don't know if this needs to be pressed, but we're gonna do it anyway. What exactly do you claim Miss Buckler's lying about? Yo, Sasha put that blood stain on the skull rock and stuff herself as false evidence. She left fake traces to try and save the orca.
Objection!
Yeah, even I don't think so, dude. Witness, if you keep talking nonsense, I'll seal your mouth shut. Oh man, what a lucky bit. Don't threaten him with a good time. The defense supports the prosecution's idea. Yeah, see, we're working together. It's fine. Yo, Mr. Wright, my testimony helps your client. You ought to be happy. I want to save both Orla and Miss Buckler. I won't accept anything less. Attaboy, Phoenix. You gotta stick to your convictions. Now that that's understood, please continue with your testimony. Okay, fine. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the pool. Thinking, do we have anything about that? 3:30, I believe that maybe is true?
Hold it!
Let's see what pressing gives us. When the victim was killed, how much water was in the pool? Yo, it was before the pool was drained for cleaning, so it was full. You went into the orca pool room and saw this yourself? Dr. Krabs said that you were at the show stage.
Objection!
What do you mean, objection? That's what he said. You were there. But it's possible that Dr. Crab was misinformed or that he misunderstood. The witness already explained this. Why are you taking this meaningless tack? If you want to play games, Taka here would be more than happy to play with you. I'm not into that. You, on the other hand, though, yes. Let's have it. Let's talk about it. Oh, we better be careful how we press the witness. Taka's watching us like a hawk. Haha, I see what you did there. Witness, continue. No, I'll press anything I want. I don't give a shit if you give me a penalty. Go ahead. I'm not afraid. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Well, I just don't think that that's true. With all the evidence that we have. So you're saying the incident took place before the cleaning began? Yeah, I guess so. The captain, Sasha, and I was gonna do the cleaning together. It's much more efficient than trying to have just one person do it alone. In the defense's case, however, more lawyers means simply more lawyers, nothing more. Wow, rude. What? You're one to talk. All you have on your side is a cantankerous bird.
What about me? I'm up here all alone.
Oh no. Everyone's spilling their feelings in here.
That's fine. Everyone should just let it out. They'll feel better.
Yo, are you people done? No, we're never finished. This is a courtroom of drama, sir. We won't be silenced. You need the witness to keep you focused? For shame, Wright Tunnel.
Bitch, you're the one that fucking started this conversation line. You did this.
Man, he's hot, but I'm gonna slap him. Guys, I'm gonna slap him. Hey, I was the one who kept my mouth shut. Yo, anyway, the incident happened in the orca pool before the cleaning got started.
That's what you say, though. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam down the water.
This is the one that really stood out to me, because don't we have an autopsy report that disproves this right away? I think, is the autopsy report in here now? I believe it is. Cause of death, contusion from head trauma, thought to be from a 65-foot fall into a pool, bruised all over. How are you gonna say 30 feet high and slam down into the water? This is clearly what I want to present.
Objection.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, I knew. Like, that already stood out to me. When lies are piled on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge. Oh, you in trouble, boy. This time is no different. Are you saying there's some kind of inconsistency in my testimony?
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You claim that the victim was sent flying about 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report states the cause of death was thought to be from a 65-foot fall. What? Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said that at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th there was still water in the orca pool. The pool is about 65 feet deep, and there's about 30 feet between the water and the ceiling. If the pool was full of water, as you claimed, it would be impossible for the victim to fall about 65 feet, as the autopsy states. Oh, I didn't even look at that part, but it did say, like, the total amount on there. So you could have done the math like Phoenix just did. Oh, shit. Yeah, that double disproves it then. Sorry, I'm like, oh my God, I'm stretching because, like, oh, I have such a bad headache today. I'm trying to get, like, my blood flow working, you know what I mean? Oof. Trying to get it all stuck, like my neck is all stiff. I'm trying to get it moving. Sorry, guys. It's just such a thing, being old. Mr. Rhymes claimed that he was in the orca pool room so he could make these statements. But the truth must be that he was at the show stage just as Dr. Crab and Sasha testified. Yeah, dude, it's like, it's 2 against 1 at this point. I believe that brings us back around to the orca didn't do it. Me too. What do you have to say about it, handsome? I didn't believe the witness testimony from the outset. Then why did you fucking stand? Why did you put me through this? Oh my God. Can we not? I'm grateful to you, Wright Donor, for shutting the witness up. Yeah, anytime, babe. I'm here for you. Really, you are a pain in the ass, but you're so hot I just can't help it. As I thought, the only person who could have killed the victim is Sasha Butler. Here we go. I knew that he was going to spin this around. That fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the orca or not. Son of... Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. But pointing out the contradiction in his statement will only drive us into a corner. We're not going to go in on false pretenses, though. We're not going to get a not guilty because of a lie. We can't do that. No. Phoenix would never do that, you guys, right? There's no way. As Prosecutor Blackwell said, suspicion against Miss Buckler is now deepened. Uh-oh. If I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty. What do we do? Mr. Wright, isn't there anything we can do? There has to be a way to prove Sasha's innocent. What do we have? Let me think. At a time like this, the thing to do is turn my thinking around. Instead of trying to prove that Sasha couldn't have done it, I have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it. Okay, I see. We've done this before, Phoenix. We can do it again. As long as the crime scene is the orca pool room, then Sasha is the only one who could have committed the crime. No need for pity or boldness. Just finish him off with a swift verdict. Well, it appears the defense has no objections. Phoenix, say something! Very well. I will give my verdict.
Hold it!
Wait. We're not done. No, we're not done here. Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. But you were so quiet, Mr. Wright. Do you have something to say now? The defense has a counter-argument.
You do?
I do. Oh, does that impress you, sir?
Pitiful. Such devastation was not my intention.
Oh no, it follows me, you guys. If you know, you know.
You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument?
What are you talking about? You're sitting over there looking like an Oreo, and you're gonna say that I look pale? Get the hell. Maybe you need a mirror or some shit.
A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Give him your best smile, Phoenix.
I'll never forget those words, no matter how many years go by. Oh, we know who gave us those words. It's so sweet, Phoenix.
Even though it's probably just a bluff, I'll give it to him with a smile.
Oh shit, if Phoenix had $1. There we go, there's that snarky Phoenix we love.
What if the scene of the crime was somewhere else? The scene of the crime? Yo, somewhere else? What? You're finding fault with the police investigation now?
I'll find fault with whatever I want, sir. As I understand it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. The scene of the crime was the Orca pool room. Only the defendant and victim entered that room when there was no water in the pool. Therefore, only the defendant could have committed the crime.
That is correct.
But if the scene of the crime was not the Orca pool room, then someone other than the defendant could have committed the crime. Oh, here we go. Phoenix, I see what you're doing. Yes. Are you sure you know where you're going with this?
No.
I'm gonna rely on the game to get me there.
I might not be too sure, but I can't back down now.
It's gonna if I'm on Phoenix's wavelength, I might be. Is he gonna start in saying that he did it over in the showroom and the crane was used? Because we had to look at that crane so many fucking times, and now I'm wondering how it comes into play. And I have a feeling that's gonna be a thing.
Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong, but this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance, is it?
Wait, shut up. Don't talk like you know me. Don't act like you know me, because you don't. Wait, oh shit. He do know me, though, a little bit.
Of course not. The judge knows me far too well. Do you have a theory on where the actual scene of the crime was?
Yes, of course. Think, Phoenix. Think. Think of a place other than the Orca pool room where one could fall to one's death.
Then by all means, please share your theory with the court.
Where was the real scene of the murder? It's gotta be the show pool, right? It has to be. Here's what I'm thinking. The crane. It's all gonna come back to that, I feel. It's got to. What if he was dropped from it? Somehow? I just don't know how we're gonna get there, but let's try this and see. The show stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And if so, it would be just as possible to fall to one's death there as the Orca pool. That's what I thought, so we are going with that.
Right, Dono. What you're doing is a disgrace to your profession. I sincerely hope you have some basis for what you're suggesting.
Of course I do. I will, as soon as I think of something.
The victim's body was found in the Orca pool. How do you explain it?
Objection! Hang on, we've got to have something. How about if, after the victim was killed in the show stage pool, his body was moved to the Orca pool?
How about if? What kind of presentation of your argument is that? You had better have a reasonable explanation of how the body was moved.
There's no turning back now. I have to think of a way the body could have been moved. Was there something at the scene that could have been used to move the body? Yes! The hoist! We've talked about this 5 million times. It's gotta be. The hoist runs between the pool room and the show stage. The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like Orla or the Skull Rock. The stretcher could also have been used to move the dead body.
Yes, if the stretcher can move the Orca or the Skull Rock, it seems likely it could also move a dead body as well.
Wow, somehow that worked. I just might be able to pull this off. That's not really what you want to hear at this stage of the game. We're kind of in deep shit here. If the show pool was the scene of the crime, somebody else could have done it.
Objection!
Oh no. Huh. You desperately spew conjecture, and now you even make up a crime scene? I know it looks bad, but bear with me. Oh, you broke him. Ah! Oh! Oh, not again! You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield. And even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace. Oh, I'm sure you're much better than just leaving important shit out of your testimonies and stuff. Like, you know, just pointing on what you want to point on. What do you mean half-baked? It's a movie, Phoenix. Have you seen it? The hoist can be operated from the Orca pool room only. Oh, wait, that is true, isn't it? There's gotta be a way, though. Think. And the only person who entered the Orca pool room was the defendant. So even if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself. Don't spit. Whoa, don't wait, hang on. Keep that for later, it's got your DNA on it. Wait, what? Oh shit, did everyone hear me say that? Oh no, well. Order! So it comes back down to the defendant no matter which pool it was? Oh, meaning I can't clear Sasha either way? And there's gotta be a way. Sasha said she moved Orla and the Skull Rock. And I believe her. So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without being aware of it? Mr. Wright, do you have an objection to Prosecutor Blackwell's claim? Do I have an objection to the claim that the defendant moved the body? Oh! Let me see something really quick. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. This is one of those stump moments. We can't look at this thing carefully. And it doesn't say anything about it. It just says it's been moved. Here's the thing. Either we have an objection and we put... But Phoenix just said, what if she moved it without realizing it? What does that mean? So we have to read this literally, right? Because it says, do we have an objection to the claim that the defendant moved the body? I don't think so, actually, because Phoenix just said she might have moved the body without knowing. I don't think we're trying to prove that she didn't move the body, right? So that would mean that I have no objection, right? Oh, we might get penalized for this. If so, I'm sorry. But I think my thinking is correct. I have no objections. Miss Buckler must have been the one who moved the body. Oh, Phoenix, here we go. Am I right? Could she... We don't know enough about the rock. Does it open or anything? Could he have hidden himself in it or something? I don't know now. Mr. Wright, are you admitting the defendant committed the murder? No. I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I contend that Miss Buckler was not aware that it is what she was doing. I'm thinking back to a time in my streams, and you guys aren't going to know what this means unless you saw it. We were watching a math program called Square One, and there was this like little mystery program involved in it, where a guy hid himself in a giant fucking burger. It was like a sculpture of a burger. And he hid himself in it to steal something from a museum, and that is the first thing I thought of was a dude sitting in a giant burger. Does the rock open? Does the rock open in any way? Is that where we're going with this? The culprit made her move it unbeknownst to her. The defendant moved a dead body without recognizing that it was a dead body? How could that be possible? The body was found in the Orca pool. It must have been moved there somehow. That's gotta be it. I might find some kind of hint in the thing she moved with the stretcher. Fucking hell, Phoenix, that's it, isn't it? The culprit made Miss Buckler move the body along with this piece of evidence. It wasn't the whale. He wasn't hiding in her. It's gotta be this. Oh no.
Take that!
Jesus! Am I right about this? The skull rock? Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the skull rock when she was cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the Orca pool are Orla and the skull rock. I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside it. Oh, shit. What now, bitches? Bitches, what? Hidden inside the rock, the body could have been moved to the Orca pool with the hoist. Oh, look at this. At the show stage, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the skull rock with the body inside. And then he used the walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know the rock was loaded. Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the Orca pool room and moved the stretcher. She moved the rock without knowing the body was inside.
Do you really think there's enough space inside the skull rock to place a body?
The swashbuckler flyer indicates it could be possible. Please focus on the question at the bottom left. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. It was right in front of our face the whole time, guys. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull? That's how you were supposed to come to this conclusion. I came to the conclusion of it because I watched a stupid kids' math show with a guy hiding in a hamburger. And if that doesn't, like, tell you all about how my brain works, then nothing will.
In that case, I suppose the rock is most likely hollow.
It was right there in front of us, though, in the evidence, so you could have figured it out. What's more, if the body was inside the skull rock, it explains the remaining unanswered questions.
Such as?
Please take a look at this security footage of the scene Mr. Plume witnessed. Where did the body that Mr. Plume saw come from? Please recall. Maybe Orla was trying to get him out of there like I suggest. Oh, it's kind of like what I suggested in the past. Maybe Orla was trying to get him. What was Orla doing to the skull rock at the time? She was headbutting it.
Oh!
That's right. Orla's ramming released the body from the skull rock. The body had been placed inside the skull rock and moved there from the show stage. I assert that the real murder scene was in fact the show stage pool.
Silence.
What do you mean?
So, what rubbish is this now? You don't have a single scrap of evidence.
Objection!
No, but we do. It's easy enough to verify what I say. Look inside this skull rock for yourself. You should find some kind of proof that the body was there. Blood, fibers, hair.
Gah! Right down now.
Are you mad now, eh? Your underwear just went flying. Listen, mine's all up, balled up in Box Canyon here. I'm anxious, dude. I'm clenching. This is ridiculous. Mr. Wright, that was incredible. You've turned things completely around. Something tells me it's not gonna be this easy, though. I think we've got more. We've got to. And to think, it all started with that half-baked bluff, too. Shh, don't tell everyone else. Oh, that was a close one. Did you really have to add that last part?
If the murder took place at the show stage, then who is the perpetrator?
It is naturally the person who was at the show stage. It's you, boy, isn't it? No, I wanted to like you. Why is it you? Oh, that's a bummer, but honestly, I'm glad it's not Daddy Crab, though. Mr. Rhymes, weren't you the one who loaded the skull rock onto the stretcher at the show stage? Weren't you? Weren't you? Yo, Mr. Wright, that was some pretty smart brain work you did there. Yo, to be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. Oh, no. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me.
Are you confessing you gave false testimony before, Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury.
Yeah. Yo, what Mr. Wright says is true. The body was inside the skull rock. And it's true the captain was killed in the show pool, too.
What?
Wait, he's admitting it that easily? No way, he's gonna spin it. There's no way this is happening. No way. Oh my god, my neck. Jeez. Yo, this time I'm gonna tell you the whole truth about what happened. Oh, but, man, sit the fuck down. No, you're not. You didn't tell us the truth before. You're not gonna tell it now. All right, you know what? In the next one, let's hear the truth about what happened. This bitch is gonna lie till the end until I drag it out of him, but I am about to drag it out of him. Holy shit, I did not see this coming. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I will see you soon in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Holy shit. I'll see you soon, guys. Toodaloo.